they've been taught certain things, that witchcraft is something to be avoided. Like, what would you say to that? We're all pretty open, but some of our listeners might be
Yeah,
uncertain.
I would say, and again, I am like by no means an expert, but just like in the research that I've done and in my own journey, I feel like what we see in Hollywood is not the reality. And I am a diehard Harry Potter fan, but it is not, like flames coming out of your wand and that kind of reality. But it's
Wingardium
actually
Leviosa.
exactly. It feels so grounded and earth connected, and it's so about being in tune with yourself and very intentional. So like if you're wanting to do a spell, intention is so important, right? But so many of the other things we do, with meditation, with breath work, right? All of those things involve intention, manifestation, right? So it's another way to hone in your focus and intentions and use elements of the earth even to amplify. I kind of think of it as manifestations obviously are super powerful, but like you can use spellcraft techniques to like magnify it further, right? By doing it in a certain moon phase, lighting certain candles, or burning certain herbs. There's so much that you can add on to it in a way, and it's as potent as you believe, right? So, like, if you just want to manifest, super powerful, right? Because if your mindset is there and your intention and power and will is there, that's what you will call in. And so, this is another way to do that, is the way that I look at it. So as far as
Yeah,
like
well
being
said.
scared, it's really about setting into your intentions towards something that you want and speaking it out there fearlessly into the universe is what I feel like casting a spell really is.
And it makes me think of the ritualistic things in religion, like
Hmm.
prayer, like singing hymnals, like taking communion, lighting candles. Those are all found in religions that are where a lot of fearful people you would find.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I appreciate the way that you put it. I hope people can see that they can step into it with the right kind of mindset, energy, and intention being the key word.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like that
Yes.
you brought
So,
up the prayer part, Island, because I was just thinking about how I just wanted to acknowledge the fact that there are people who do practice more like, there's like white and black magic, I guess, is sort of like a stereotype. I don't know what
Yeah.
it's actually called,
are you a good
but
witch or a bad witch? Yes, like
right,
that.
like what, but in reality, like everything in the world, there's like positive and negative, there's balance, there's good and bad. So,
Polarity, right?
yes, perfect word, polarity. So, it just got me thinking with spellcasting, and when you brought in prayer, that word instantly clicked. It made me think of when someone says something, it's usually not meant to be religious, but saying, like, I pray that, and then fill in the blank that something bad happens to somebody. Like, that's the equivalent of,
Casting a
think about
spell.
it, a spell, spelling, words. If it comes out of your mouth, it's a spell. That's how I view it. So if you're going to pray harm upon someone, you're casting a bad spell on them. If you have good
So true.
intentions, you're praying goodness upon them and casting good spells on them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
beautifully said. And even a lot of people take it very seriously and are starting to use their language differently. Like, there's been spiritual people that I've met that don't say good morning because what are you trying to mourn? They'll say grand rising instead. So there you go
Wow.
My
with
one of my
spelling.
childhood friends, Tania, does that.
Grand
Okay,
Rising.
see? Grand rising. Yeah. Very cool.
Wow.